Arsenal sanction record-breaking £128 million bid for biggest transfer of the summer. Arsenal are ready to smash the British transfer record by paying £128 million to sign their dream transfer target, and the player is actively being pushed to sign for the Gunners by his camp. Arsenal's business this summer has largely revolved around signing proven players who'll make an instant impact. Ezri Konsa and Bruno Guimaraes are both aged 28 and have both been among the Premier League's best in their respective positions for many a year. Christos Tzolis has hit the ground running on the left side, and with Gabriel Martinelli the subject of talks with Al Hilal, a move for an even higher caliber left winger is possible in the final days of the transfer window. However, it's in the striker position where Arsenal could set records, with our colleagues over on Team Talk delivering a tantalizing update on the club's pursuit of Julian Alvarez. It's no secret the Argentine wants to join Barcelona. However, it's also crystal clear Atletico Madrid won't sell to a bitter rival like Barca. Alvarez was heavily jeered by his own fans in Atleti's La Liga opener with Villarreal over the weekend. He remains desperate to get out of Madrid, and per Team Talk's insider Graham Bailey, his camp are imploring the striker to sign with Arsenal. The Gunners are ready to put a British record £128 million bid on the table, and a monstrous offer of that size would be enough to get the green light from Atletico Madrid. However, Arsenal will only make that bid if given encouragement from Alvarez first that he would be willing to sign for the Premier League champions. As yet, he's not indicated he is willing to do that, but as mentioned, his representatives are working feverishly to change his mind. Bailey explained, "The Gunners remain convinced Alvarez is their dream signing and are prepared to consider a package of around €150 million €128m. $174.5 million if the player gives them the encouragement they need. That fee would represent a new British transfer record, eclipsing the £125 million Liverpool paid Newcastle for Alexander Isak last summer. Atletico Madrid are willing to listen to a proposal at that level, but their position remains that selling Alvarez to Barcelona is not an option." Bailey then added, "Key to any prospective move is that Team Talk understands that Alvarez's camp are now pushing the Arsenal option to the player, with the expectation that a clear indication from the forward that he is prepared to move to North London could accelerate everything." Arsenal have maintained regular contact with Alvarez's camp throughout the summer, after being encouraged that the forward would be willing to make the move to North London should all avenues be closed on Barcelona, a move branded his dream move. As a result, sources insist the next few days are likely to be decisive, with Arsenal waiting for the clearest possible indication from the player before taking the next step. Arsenal have also remained in regular contact with Atletico, with further discussions taking place last week. To offer further encouragement, Atletico CEO Miguel Angel Gil Marin has a strong relationship with Arsenal sporting director Andrea Berta, and sources can reveal that the pair have maintained frequent contact throughout the summer. That relationship could now help facilitate a blockbuster deal, with Atletico themselves also preferring to deal with Arsenal over Barcelona, though the Gunners are not yet prepared to commit the huge money involved until Alvarez makes his preference clear.